We once had a filmmaker tell us that a distributor literally told them, if you want your money, you're going to have to sue us. And
I know who this distributor is.
He was forced to hire a lawyer to take them to court. So what are your feelings on the current state of distribution for filmmakers?
You know, this is the inherent problem of feeling like you have to hand your film to somebody else to distribute it, is they then have the control over everything between your film and the audience and all the money that comes back in the other direction. I know so many examples of the distribution deal gone wrong. It's really disheartening. And it is I think, further impetus to taking control of building audiences and reaching audiences into your own hands. I can use Justin Simien as an example again. So good was he at reaching his audience, talking to them, building them, cultivating them, exciting them, that he got hired by the company that distributed his film to make all of this content to keep them excited in between when the film got picked up after Sundance and when it was released in October, right? So he got to make more stuff, right, that he loved, and he was the best person to speak to his audience, and that created a relationship of sort of trust and necessity in a distributor relationship. Now, I don't know all the particulars, like maybe they would say it wasn't all wine and roses, but it certainly looks like it from the outside. I think it is essential to understand that you actually have a responsibility to make your IP valuable, so that the distributors are coming to you and then you get to say, I want that one and not that one, and these are the terms of my deal, because you're the one who's really coming with a relationship to the audience. Something that I think, because we get so excited when somebody wants to pick our movie, do your research. Don't ever work with a company that you haven't fully vetted, no matter how much they're breathing down your neck and saying, this deal expires in 24 hours. It's like, well, then you don't get the movie, because I need to find out from the people who've worked with you how it was. I guarantee you this wasn't the first person who worked with this distributor who had a sort of like unseemly relationship, was treated poorly. So I think it's really important. And I actually see this, I'm really excited in my filmmaking community all the time. Somebody will post on Facebook, like, who's worked with Gravitas? What did you think? And I'll write and I'll be like, I love them. I think Mia Bruno is one of the smartest people I've met recently, and I really like the way that she works on things. Or, hey, I'm having this problem with this company. Has anybody else had this problem, and how do you deal with it? So I think this is when you really have to rely on your community, but you just can't escape doing your research, I'm not saying that it was this guy's fault or anything. It's just really important to make sure, to vet anybody that you work with. Don't take the first deal that comes just because it's the first deal. Make sure that it's the right deal.
So due diligence, research on the net, find out, and also ask other people, post on, or maybe if you don't want to go out there publicly with the name, then you direct message someone.
Yeah, you send it. Mm-hmm. I get these emails as well from friends. Hey, does anybody know anybody here? What did you think of them? What was it like working with them? What's been your experience? Dylan Marchetti from what is now Amplify is one of those people that everybody's like, I love him. And that's really important. That kind of reputation is really important. And the good ones have it, and the bad ones don't. It's that simple.
Right. So how much time should someone research? I mean, don't just take like a couple days and go, I don't see anything here, looks good.
Oh, no,
really take your time with it?
Reach out to filmmakers who've had their films distributed through those distributors and get a hold of them. And don't say yes until you've actually spoken to one of them about your experience. You can get on the internet and see if anybody's ranted, but you might also, people rant about, look, take Yelp. Your favorite restaurant has 25 terrible Yelp reviews, okay? Right. So, not everybody's experience is your own experience. I think it's important to talk to at least a couple of people and really vet your distributors. They're also getting a good deal by getting your film, right? So you can also take the time to make sure it's really smart. And just don't let people pressure you into taking stuff. Trust your gut. don't work with people who make your skin crawl. That's important. Seriously, just don't work with people who make your skin crawl.